Hello everyone, thanks for tuning in to today's second video, doing JMA Friday for today's second video. So as on Friday, we're having a look at the weather for the month paired with Japanese and CFS V2 models. And it's going to take pretty much through September. It will be a September look ahead, so I shall get on with that for you in a moment. Just to say that the first video was our 6 AM upload, and we're going to tend to 14 game all of great features coming up for you later on this afternoon as well. Please like, share, subscribe on the video, so thank you so very much for doing that. Right, okay, so let's begin with the week 1 at JMA 500 millibar height from the Arctic and North Pole view down, shall we? So just to explain what you're looking at, this is the North Pole just here, and then we've got the wider Arctic Circle around there, and then we've got mid-latitudes around there. Blue is extrapolating to below average height, which is low pressure, yellow, orange, and red to above average height, which is high pressure. And to bring down to week periods, the first week period will take us from today, the 2nd, through to the 9th of September. So the coming week looks unsettled. In fact, I have to change the colour because the blue is so deep there, so dark, that you wouldn't see the blue highlighted. So that's where we are. We're under virtually an area of above, below average heights, low pressure with above average heights, high pressure to our north. So we're looking very unsettled, to say the least, in the first week of September. Week 2 will be the 9th through the 16th of September, still looking unsettled in this one, with below pressure coming in off the Atlantic and covering much of northern Europe as well, still in combination with some northern blocking too. So again, that's going to be another unsettled Atlantic driven week as well. And then weeks 3 and 4 will take us from 16th to the 30th of September, and this week we'll have, or these 2 weeks, we'll have low pressure to our north, and a little bit of higher pressure just building to our south, but still looks rather Atlantic driven, still looking rather changeable. I suppose the driest weather would be in the south, but I expect all areas to still be at risk of at least a little bit of rain at some point. Now that's a 2-week phenomenon, so it might be transitional, might pick up on a change to much higher pressure in week 4 or something. But overall, this does look like a rather changeable September, I think. Now, this is the tropical and mid-latitude view, so we can't see the North Pole, the Arctic, Greenland, Iceland, Scandinavia. They're all off the chart up here. However, we know what's going on in the first week, so we've had a look at that view down. So this is taking us again from the 2nd through to the 9th of September. We're in the top right-hand corner of the chart as you're looking at it, and again we're under that deep area of low pressure there for the coming week or for next week. It's going to be relatively warm. The temperature anomaly is above average in most yellow colours. That's 1 to 2 degrees above average, but it looks very wet also, so the precipitation anomaly is significantly above average in most really quite dark blue colours actually, so that is significantly wetter than normal for week 1. Week 2 also looks unsettled with low pressure in off the Atlantic. This is from the 9th to 16th of September. So temperature anomaly then begins to fade a little bit, turns a bit cooler, although still above average, but warmest anomaly sort of gets shifted away to the south a little bit, and actually just to our northwest, you can see a little bit of blue showing up, so going a bit cooler actually to our northwest. I think that's like a cool down week probably. That week from 9th to 16th of September. It is still unsettled with above average rainfall as well, so a properly wet couple of weeks to come. And then weeks 3 and 4 will be taking us from the 16th to the 30th of September, with high pressure beginning to build to the south and some lower pressure away to the northwest. The jet stream will start to move a bit further northwards as well. It becomes warmer again in this couple of weeks. The yellow colours return, especially so to England and Wales. Remains quite unsettled though, and particularly so for more northern and western areas with above average rainfall. So quite a warm but also quite wet September to come with the JMA. Let's see how the CFS V2 compares. Again, these are 500 millibar high tolerance breakdown to week periods. The first week period takes from 2nd to the 8th of September. The coming week does look very unsettled with deep low pressure to the west of the country combined with blocking up towards Greenland. It's virtually identical to what the JMA was showing there. Week 2 will be the 9th to the 15th of September. So below average height, same low pressure across northern and western Europe. Let's change the colour again. And we find we've got a mid-Atlantic ridge heading up towards Greenland So that could start pulling something a bit cooler from the north and from the northeast, but still looks relatively unsettled. Week 3 is going to be the 16th to 22nd of September. And higher pressure returning to the southwest again, with lower pressure getting pushed away to the northwest. Jet streams going northwards too, so it's becoming a little bit drier and a little bit warmer as well. And then we go through the week 4, which is the 23rd, 29th of September. High pressure back in control over France. Low pressure is away to the northwest. That's going to be a dry and warm second half to September there, I think. Temperature anomalies. These have changed a little bit with CFS V2 weeks. Its temperature anomalies for week 1 from the 2nd to the 8th of September are above average there. Not just the UK, but for most parts of Europe as well. Week 2 temperature anomalies are still a little bit on the warmer than average side, but a bit less so than week 1, really. Week 3 is above average too. This is the 16th to 22nd of September. It's a warmer than average week as well. And then week 4, which is the 23rd, 29th of September. That one is above average as well. So, it's going to be a warm September. Both JMA and CFS agree about that. What about precipitation? Well, week 1 rainfall looks wet from the 2nd to 8th of September with above average rainfall. Week 2, which is the 9th to 15th of September, actually goes a little bit drier. Just to our north. Week 3, which is 16th to 22nd of September. A little bit wetter than average to the north, a little bit drier than average just to the south. And then week 4, which is going to be the 23rd, 29th of September. That one is also wetter than average, but especially so to our north. Not quite as wet with the CFS as the JMA, but not much in it. It does look as though it's going to be a relatively mixed, unsettled, probably quite wet September. But it is also going to be relatively warm. So warm and wet September with JMA Friday for this week. Maybe it's just a snapshot of what model is showing, models are showing. So it could look completely different when we do JMA Friday again next week. You know, any forecast on 5-7 days comes with big health warnings and large pinches of salt attached. We're going to be back later on, your 10 to 14 day, and that will include all of the regular features, so you come back to that shortly. But for JMA Friday this week, that's all now. And thank you so much for watching. Bye for now.